Welcome back to another video, everybody. Well, I don't really know where to start with this one. I'll do my best to keep it engaging. No, actually no I won't, because it's not that kind of video. If you're here because you want to see graveyards and cemeteries and churches and cool stuff and history, this isn't the one for you, I'm afraid. So you could wait for my next one. I'm sitting in my garden right now, embracing a bit of nature. You may remember on the last video I did, at the end I said in text, bear with me, because I'm going to hospital in August. I'm not going to go into too much detail, if that's alright, but it's looking like that's not going to happen, or if it is, it's not going to be August. And while I stand by the fact that this isn't the video to go into too much detail about it, I just feel like that has, I don't know, it hit me. So I'm kind of just feeling a bit down right now. I'm probably moaning. I might not even upload this video. But yeah, I just feel crap. So I thought, why not sit down in the garden and make a ranting video. If the sound isn't very good on this video, I'm really sorry. My neighbours are playing some kind of football or something, whatever, and the wind is a little bit high as well. It keeps dropping in and out, so whatever, I'll do my best. In life, if you say you're going to do something, do it. If you have no intention of doing it, or you feel you're not able to do it, that's fine. But don't make promises you can't keep, because you never know who actually depends on those very words. A bit of a, I don't want to call it a life lesson, but certainly a learning point of sorts for me recently has been never to trust people's words. You need actions. So yeah, I'm not going to dwell too much, and I'm not going to be too morbid. I'm just going to keep on going, because I read a quote the other day and I really liked it, and that was, so far in your life, you've survived 100% of your bad days. I like that one. That's good. I had all these ideas of what to say on this video, because it's just me sitting here having a rant. My mind just gone a bit blank. It was going to be like an unofficial list of things I just don't like. I could start off with the basics, I suppose. Warm weather. It's very humid here. Today isn't too bad. I've got this on, a fluffy cardigan, so it's comfortable enough. But recently it's been not good. It makes me feel really uncomfortable. I really like autumn and winter. That's the best time of year for me. Very late and very early. I have a friend of mine, Kanan. He once said, I think it was during that really hot summer in 22, was it? He said, I understand because in summer there's only so many layers you can take off. Little things like that just stick with me for some reason. One good thing about this time of year is the plants and flowers and the trees. They look really nice. You know, they're vibrant in colour and varied. I'll insert some photos that I've taken from my garden and I'll put them in just for something else to look at other than me. Thumbnail. Me and my mum-in-law, Anne, made a bee a bit safer today. We think it was a baby queen bee. It was struggling, so I gave it some sugar water. It wasn't so keen. We placed the bee up onto a plant. It's a plant that they very often pollinate and frequent around. I think it's a rosemary. So yeah, we'll put a bit of sugar water nearby and put her on one of the leaves, and I think she was okay after that. I might get rid of Love Hate Media, because obviously this channel is Pesky Shadows, but as I've said in the past, I don't know whether you've listened to the other stuff. Love Hate Media is kind of like the unofficial company that runs it all. So when I do the bigger like films and projects, which I haven't done yet, that would have been kind of like, you know, for that. But I'm thinking of getting rid of it. I'll keep Pesky Shadows as a channel, and I'm going to replace, well, not definitely, but I might replace Love Hate Media with Mooduk. I know it sounds funny, but me and my good friend Aria, we just came up with that name. It was kind of like a band idea. Again, unofficial, friends joking, you know, kind of on the inside, but it's a good name. Mooduk. Plus, who doesn't like cats? Yeah, who doesn't like cats and ducks and cows and bees and dogs and guinea pigs and giraffes? Yeah, absolutely gone crazy, haven't I? I don't know what to say. I'm just trying my best to stay positive. Some old habits have crept back up, and that's not good, but I'm working on it. I'm still smiling. I had a few days where I was like knocked for six, as they say, you know, I wasn't feeling great, but it's understandable. Main thing to appreciate is I'm in good health, and I have some really good family and friends, and shit could be worse. I seem to remember last year when I was doing slightly more cemetery and graveyard videos, I started to go, like, I wasn't on the camera, I wasn't in the videos as often. I was obviously, you know what I mean, I was behind, because I'm not confident with how I look. I get very dysphoric about my face and my body. I mean, other stuff as well, but I just feel like it's nice to catch up with people as well. So I suppose really, rather than ranting, it's more of a catch up. It's just a miscellaneous random video that I did quite impromptu. I just felt like it, you know. Quality's nice, isn't it? Got a new phone. My old one drops his... Yeah. He had a big white strip down the screen, so I couldn't really see what I was doing, albeit it is functional. So if ever the need for a second camera arises, it technically works. So probably keep it handy. I still have my DSLR, but I just don't use it often anymore. But this is good. I like this. So yeah. There are a number of new viewers that I've noticed. Not long ago we surpassed 50 subscribers. So we're not famous, but we're making moves. So hello to everybody new. If you don't know, my name is Stacey. But you probably knew that, so I just heard a bee. At some point soon, I'm gonna get out. We'll do that video I kept saying I'll do. It's a church with a graveyard. It's quite big, but it's very old. I've actually chosen these past 12 months or so to not say much about it. I wanted it to be like quite sudden, you know, like, ooh, look at what she's done. I'll watch that. But I might as well talk about it. I won't say too much, but it's a very old church. Some really good tales and stories. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. My in-laws seem to think it's so big I might need to do 2 or 3 parts, but I'll see. I mean, if I need to do that, I'll do that, you know? Just need to stop feeling so down. I am improving though. Just never thought of a plan B. Maybe it's time. My cat, Bob, he keeps bringing mice and shrews, and then he eats them. Kind of sad, but I guess that's what cats do. It's in their nature. And our little film runner, Paddy, the dog, as you've seen in the other videos, he hasn't been too good recently, so he's on the mend. He will probably be back out with us on the next graveyard cemetery walk. But yeah, the poor little fella has pancreatitis, which is really rough for a human, never mind a dog that's like this big. So yeah, but luckily he's pulled through and he's back to his old self. Gets a bit tired. And it's sort of like his eating habits are very, you know, hit or miss. But like I said, he's doing good. We were all pretty not prepared for the worst, but we were worried. But again, he's alright. Me and my good friend Aria, who I mentioned a moment ago, we've been talking a lot recently, which is really nice. We went to school together. We've been sharing a lot of music back and forth. You know, oh, have you listened to this? Have you listened to that? I checked this one out, and so on. Yeah, we've made like little playlists with each other on Spotify, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I just have like song after song going around in my head. Does anybody else have that? Let me know in the comments. It's like an internal dialogue. It's either your voice or somebody else's voice, but it's your thoughts. And it plays songs. Just listen to a song whenever you want. You don't need headphones or earphones. You're just listening to music. I don't know. I hope I'm not like... Probably not. No. Hate seeing myself. I did tiny splash of makeup, not that you can tell, but just for the camera. Not to look dolled up or anything like that, but just levels and colours and stuff. But I have a bit of an issue, don't I? I have pretty bad social anxiety, but I have body dysmorphia as well, and gender incongruence, as it says officially, and crap like that, which isn't relevant, but what I'm saying is it's just difficult sometimes, you know. I can't remember the name of them, but there's something growing on the tree that's like right in front of me. They look like pumpkins, but they're not. Picture. Does anybody know the Urban Collective? I think he watches my videos. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I've got all the famous YouTubers watching me. No, I'm joking. That is cool, Jay. I spoke to him a few times on Instagram and Facebook back in the day as well. But yeah, he's one of the best YouTubers in the world for abandoned places. Hence the name, the Urban Collective. He's done, God, I don't know, 200 and odd videos now. They're really good. But I mean, he's from a similar part of the world to me, so maybe certain things he says or does resonate with me. I don't know, but yeah, he's a good one. I think 1 or 2 viewers here have come from Blot Outdoors, because we watch him, and I used to have a short video on my channel. It got not a lot of views, but a lot of views for me, and it was actually my father-in-law David, and he was doing the impression of Blot Outdoors. Chris is called, and yeah, it was pretty funny. But yeah, I think that attracted like 1 or 2 viewers to my channel. Never thought anybody would subscribe, which is like I don't know. I don't feel like I'm the average. Oh, not average. That's not the right word. I'm not the typical channel or person that Blot's fan base would come and watch. But with that said, I'm not a left-winger, I'm not a snowflake. I can have a joke and stuff, you know. I do like to have a joke about a lot of things. And I think sometimes other people who may be similar in certain areas of their life, they might get offended and they might be very vocal about how they're feeling. But we live in a world where some of us were raised by the internet. Okay, I admit I got that off Lord. It's kind of true though. But you can be blindsided. You can be blindsided, and it's an amazing resource, the internet, and all this technology we've got. We didn't have it like 25 years ago when we were like tiny. But what I'm saying is, it's easy to ignore the fact that you can literally just go from here. Oh, don't like that, okay. Fuck off. Do something else. Very easy. So, yeah, I see things I don't like. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go and like report them and, you know, get them cancelled, and it's not what I do. I mean, if something is really bad, like you see I can't say the word, but a PDF file, you're going to report that, or an unaliving person, or another person, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to report that. They're the quintessentially terrible sorts of things. But when somebody has just an opinion about something, they might not be educated about the thing that you're talking about. And upon learning a little bit more, that person may turn out to be a friend for life, or somebody really vulnerable, or you know what I mean? So it's best just to just move on. Was that a disclaimer or a justification? Anyway, who cares? Martin Zero, he's cool as well. He goes through all the tunnels and stuff. And actually, he recently went to a place where I know very well. I frequented it with my friends when I was in my early teens. Yeah. It is very often able to answer sort of curiosities and questions. So, Sarah's UK graveyard. She's good. She veers off. That's quite fun, because she'll be looking at one thing and then she'll go, "Oh, look at this!" Isn't it? I love that. I love it. Oh, something's come to my mind. You know, when I said it wasn't a rant video anymore, I think it's just become one. The whole... how do you word it? You know, the whole algorithm thing on YouTube. TikTok to a degree, but TikTok is, I think it's easier to get views on TikTok. But with YouTube, the whole, you know, oh, don't say this, don't do that, and then you get like 3 views on a video. I'm done with all that. Hence this video, there's little to no cuts. Engagement. What? Because people don't have the attention span to keep on watching a video all the way through. That's on them. It's not on me anymore. You clicked on this video, so you want to see something in it. Whether it be the whole thing, yeah, or, I don't know, something about the title and thumbnail you wanted to look at or listen to. And that's fine. But I think the majority of my views are people I know in real life, friends, family, you know. So I don't actually give a shit anymore. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna make what I want to make. Never mind keeping videos within a certain theme for the channel. Fuck it. Because YouTube are cheeky enough to put adverts on my videos. Yeah, I don't get paid for that. I'm not monetized. So they're gonna put adverts on. That money isn't gonna go to me. So I'm gonna do what I want. I'm not doing anything illegal, nor against their policy, so... Okay, Stacey, get off your high horse. Okay, so moving on. I don't know what I was gonna say. I believe is it 22 or 21 weeks until Christmas? Very good. I like that. I rate that. The festive season is nice. I know a lot of people don't like it, and I understand. There are a lot of reasons why I like it at that time of year. But yeah, to be perfectly honest with you, right, I'm not moaning too much now. This isn't too bad. It's gone very grey, typical England, and it's not as humid. It's warmish, but there's a little bit of a breeze. There's not too much. It's bearable. I've got this on, and I'm not too warm or anything like that. I have just like a vest top underneath, so I'm fine. This is all right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, I just saw a beetle. They're really cool. They're like jet black. Jack Black. Jack Black with wings. I can also see bindweed, so I shall tell my in-laws about that. But anyway, how are you? I shall be uploading, I'm not promising to be consistent, but more, technically more, so that could be like once every month, but I doubt it. Probably a couple of months, maybe more, maybe less, maybe I'll delete the channel, maybe I'll come back as Fred Dibnah. But yeah, I'm gonna do a bit more, definitely. Like, this camera is well cool. It's nice. It's a 16 Pro, and it's got a much bigger storage on it than my 11 Pro did, so beneficial. I'm definitely feeling like, you know, the benefits of that. Because when I did videos before on my 11 Pro, it was alright. But my God, I had to either send them somewhere, the videos, the clips, I had to send them somewhere and then delete them off the phone, or I just had to wing it and use like a bit of a lower quality, because the memory, oh my God, that fucking handful of 4K clips, game over. So yeah, I'll be able to do a bit more with this. And while I'm on topic, it's not all about 4K, 8K, million K, 150 billion frames a second. It's not all about that. In film, yeah, you'll see 4K. Things are usually filmed in 4K or more anyway, but the frames are usually at about 24 frames. That's the filmy look. If you didn't know, I'm sort of a media umbrella background. I'm not going to get into it, but because I feel showy off it, but yeah, so I intend to film in 4K 60 if I'm doing something like this. Or if I'm doing cinematics, it'll be higher, and then I'll release it, you know, I'll do 4K 120 or something, and then I'll take it down a little bit, just through the editing process. But remember, sometimes you will see, like, oh, okay, this is 4K. Sometimes, if you know what you're looking for, some of these things just aren't very good. And no offense to the creators or anything, but a lot of them, how they say, are full of shit. You know? Oh, and another thing that I hate, these editors, they're not fucking editors at all, right? They've never been anywhere near the industry. They will charge people actual money for a preset. Don't ever buy one of those, because what they fail to mention, and what they probably don't even recognise themselves, is the fact that one preset cannot be used for every single person in every single situation. Oh, but they're making profits on it. What a fucking con. What a scam. Just learn how to edit if that's what you're interested in. Maybe, I don't know, if you're able to go to college, do that for like a year or two, or you don't even need to do that. There's courses. Try and stick with the old-fashioned boys and girls, because they will teach you the best way to do it, the TV and film industry standard. That's what you want to be looking at. None of these gimmicks, trust me, the bollocks. Don't pay for shit like that. It doesn't work. Your videos look tacky and crap, and professionals and enthusiasts know exactly what's going on. Was that a bit rude? Nah, fuck it. I'm not sure what else to say. Do me a favour. What's the favour? I don't know. can hear noises. I think the neighbours are building a house. I'm only joking. Very often it sounds like a circus though. Ooh, I can hear a helicopter. I don't know why that's fun. Maybe it's indicative of drama. We'll check Facebook later. No idea. That looks military. Yeah, it's like dark green. World War 15. Oh my god, you heard it here first. Is Demi Lovato trans? That is irrelevant. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. My mind has gone blank again, so I'm gonna go and make a brew. Hello.
Really enough, Billy. Oh yeah, Billy's next to the hole, isn't it?
So this is Teddy, our friend's dog. We're looking after him at the moment. His family have gone on holiday and we're just like watching him, taking him for a walk with Paddy, so yeah. Teddy! You see his bald belly? That's where he had his scan. Yeah, I think this video took a bit of a turn. I was supposed to end it not long ago, but I didn't. So yeah, we're just on a little walk with the dogs at the moment. Do you know, it's just dawned on me, it's been probably, God, I don't know how long since I did a proper vlog. I stopped doing them because of what I mentioned before. But before you get your hopes up, if you did, I mean I doubt you did, but I'm very unlikely to do them consistently again. But let me know what you thought of this. I just basically talked a load of crap, didn't I? But what can you do? Everybody's gone picking berries, but I'm wearing trainers that I don't think are suitable, so I'm just gonna wait here. Do you think the pants are very Y2K? I wore them because they are cool and comfortable, not because they're supposed to be fashionable, so shut up. He's just been rolling, and you can see his belly, where his is still a bit bald because of his procedure recently. I say procedure, it's where they shaved it to give him a scan. But yeah, you can see all the markings on his skin, and he looks like a little micro piggy. But we love him anyway. Also, I'm really sorry if the wind is like super high. I'm trying to cover the microphone as best I can without actually affecting the sound badly, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't, but anyway. Yeah. Hi. Don't know what I'm doing. Well, my battery is low and we're going to go home soon. So, thank you for watching. See you soon.